What's up, Fantasy A-Team Nation? I'm your host, Josh Jenkins, and today's video, we are going to reveal our Week 5 top wide receiver matchups. But before I start the show, I would like to welcome my good friend and co-host, Zach Roberts, aka the Fantasy Guru, back to the show. Welcome back, Zach.
Hey, what's up, Josh? Thanks for having me back. A-Team Fantasy Nation. Thanks for all the love, man. We appreciate all the views. Oh my goodness, man. It's blowing our minds. So with that said, man, appreciate you having me back. We got the top 5 wide receiver matchups video. We want to tell you about Diggs, Hill, Adams, Metcalf, and Hopkins. Start them right off the bat, no matter what. You drafted them high. We like their matchups every week. Those guys are hard to guard. So with that said, man, let's get to your best matchup.
All right. First one I'm going to throw out there to you guys will be DJ Moore. Last week, he took on the Dallas Cowboys. He had 8 receptions for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 3 total red zone targets. This week, he'll be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, ranked 10 against the receiver. Anything to add, Zach?
Well, yeah, DJ Moore is a stud. So versus Philly, I know they got a 10th ranked D versus the pass, but look at what my Mahomes did to him last week, or not to him, but to the Philly D. So they definitely can be shredded for some yardage. I think Mahomes had like, 489 yards or something crazy, 5 touchdowns. So DJ Moore, Sam Darnold's a very good quarterback. So look for DJ Moore to get the ball from Darnold. He'll probably go for 75 plus, maybe 100 yards. I think he'll get a touchdown versus Philly. So, man, I love this matchup. So if you got him, start him.
All right. Next name I'm going to throw out there to you guys is Terry Mclaurin from the Washington Football Club. They took on the Atlanta Falcons. He had 6 receptions for 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. This week, they take on the New Orleans Saints, 24th against the receiver.
Yeah, so Terry McLaurin's become, to me, Mr. Automatic. It doesn't matter who his quarterback is, although Heineken is a really good quarterback, the guy that came in. So he's put up solid numbers. He's on our waiver wire video, people. So McLaurin's like his number one go-to guy, or one of them. And with Logan Thomas out with his hurt leg, it's going to mean more towards McLaurin. That's why he had such good numbers. He's going to continue to put up these numbers. I look forward to actually get better. He's going to be one of the top wide receivers. He's definitely a wide receiver number 1. And I love this matchup versus New Orleans. So start him if you got him, people.
All right, next on the list, Jamar Chase from Cincinnati Bengals. Last week, he took on the Jacksonville Jaguars. He had 6 receptions for 77 yards. He didn't have a touchdown. He had 1 total red zone target. This week, they take on the Green Bay Packers, 7th ranked defense against the receiver.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. So I love this kid. He's a rookie. Him and Burrow have such a great connection. He's easily, at any time when he gets the ball, he's a game breaker. He's like Tyreek Hill. He can take it to the house. So I'm not saying he's Tyreek fast. I'm just saying this kid is a game breaker. So he's got great vision, and he can run with the best of them. So once he gets the ball on open space, this kid's gone. Going against Green Bay, I think this is going to be a high-scoring affair. I think that Burrow's going to throw for 400 yards, which means Jamar Chase is going to have quite a bit of yardage. It's hard to predict because how many, with Higgins coming back, how many targets he's actually going to get this week. But I bet you gets at least 6 targets probably, and he'll probably make that another 100, 125 yards, and probably 2 touchdowns. The kid's a super stud. I love this matchup, even though it's against Green Bay. With Green Bay, you know there's going to be a lot of points scored on the board, a lot of yardage to be had in this game. So I love this matchup. If you got Jamar Chase, started.
All right, folks. This next wide receiver matchup is probably going to be utilized a lot this weekend in the fantasy leagues around the country. We're with that being said, this wide receiver, Calvin Ridley, from the Atlanta Falcons. Last week, they took on the Washington Football Club. He had 7 receptions for 80 yards. He didn't find the end zone. They take on the New York Jets, third against the receiver.
Yeah, so I think you're right. What it is on that, when you're on your fantasy FanDuel or DraftKings, the matchup there is he's not one of the top tier guys, so you can get him for a good price, and he's going to produce. He gets lots of yards and touchdowns. And if you're happen to play just a single game and have Matt Ryan and him get the double points, you put Calvin Ridley at the whatever it is, a special position where you get 1.5 times the points or whatever it is. So yeah, that's a good play actually right there. But getting back to our fantasy leagues, yeah, Ridley's gonna actually he's gonna be rewarded by having a Cordero Patterson. So with Cordero Patterson now emerging, showing that he's kind of unstoppable in the red zone. If anybody saw that highlight from last weekend, oh my goodness, what a catch he had in the end zone. He mossed that guy. There was a guy in front of him and behind him, and he caught the ball. So he's a big target body, which means going to be double teams for him, which means Calvin Ridley's going to be either not anyone on him or one person on him, which he's so athletic he can beat. He's going to get the ball in the red zone. He's a number 1 target there anyways. So I love this matchup. And if you got him, he's a must start.
All right. And last but not least, and probably the hottest wide receiver this year, if not one of them, is Cooper Kupp from the Los Angeles Rams. Last week, they faced the Arizona Cardinals. He only had 5 receptions for 38 yards, and he didn't find the end zone. But this week, they take on the Seattle Seahawks, 22nd ranked defense against the pass.
All right, so you're right, absolutely. Cooper Kupp, I think, actually could easily be at the top of the list and start every week no matter what. Him and Stafford, their connection is like top, I think, in the league right now, right there with like Kelsey, Mahomes. So with that said, I love this matchup, even if it's against Seattle. I know Seattle's got it. I know that they're ranked 22nd, but sometimes they can sure pull together as a defense and play well. With that said, I think that McVay's offense, though, is going to light them up. I think Cooper Kupp's going to, get lots of targets. He could even have 12 targets, maybe 10 catches and 180 yards, probably 2 touchdowns or more. I mean, Cooper Kupp's one of their main focal points. They try to double team him. Seems like it doesn't work. He seems to always leak out and wide open a lot of the time. So I say this is the best matchup of all of these, and even going with some of the top guys that we have up at the top. He's easily one of the best players to start, wide receiver number 1 in any league, whether it's PPR or standard. So love this matchup. He's a must start, and go get your points, people. Hopefully these matchups today in today's videos help you guys win this week. The waiver wire, man, there's a lot of good waiver wire people on there that'll let you guys get these guys stashed and help you win your leagues, not just win this week, but we're working on winning your leagues for you. Wanted you to get out the gate to a good start. Now we're working on building the middle part of your season so that you can focus on getting to the playoffs and your matchups there. So we got lots of info for you people. Keep tuning in, keep subscribing, liking, sharing our videos. All we want to do is help you guys, man. This is our passion. We love this. Me and Josh, man, all we do is talk football when we're on the phone anyway. So this is awesome. We enjoy doing this. Keep the love coming, and we'll keep making these videos, people. So go get your points, and let's win this week.
All right, guys. There you have it. Our top 5 wide receiver matchups. Take that information and run with it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below. You can also hit us up on our Twitter page at Fantasy A Team 1. We'll answer those questions as well. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, subscribe, and remember, friends don't let friends auto draft.